Hello, my name is Goushi, and today I want to share my experience on being a Japanese Korean living in America. And before I begin, I do want to say this is a topic where I feel like you can say a lot of things, but I do want to keep it short and sweet today. And what I'm gonna say is I feel like heavily influenced by my personality, and that being I'm a very positive guy. So yeah, with that said, let's get to it. So being a Japanese Korean, I feel like I want to talk about a sense of belonging. I felt like I never belonged in either the Japanese community or the Korean community. And that could be just like here in America, or even when I visit like Japan or Korea, it felt like I wasn't Japanese enough or I wasn't Korean enough. I mean, everyone has their background and like how they grew up, but it's definitely the case for me. And definitely living in America has affected my thought process and my actions. So it's like very different from me going to Japan and being with Japanese people there, and yeah, vice versa for Korea as well. But just in terms of my culture, there was always like, where do I belong? Like I didn't belong in the Japanese community. I don't feel like I'm a Korean. So it's like, what am I then? And the funny thing is like, even though I live here in America and I'm an American now, it's like people don't see you as an American, right? It's like they see me as an Asian. So even then it's like, okay, so what am I then? Or what do I feel like I am? And the answer that I've come up with is like, you don't have to choose one. You can choose all of them. And what that means is like, I decided to choose the best out of all the worlds or all the cultures when. So, I love Japan, Korea. I want to take the best from those two worlds and embody them. And by doing that, I feel like I can be the bridge between the two communities. And I think one pro about being a halfie is that like, you get to understand both sides, right? Like you might not fit completely in one, but you get the joy of knowing both sides. So like you can relate to Japanese people in certain ways and you can relate to Korean people in certain ways. And I feel like that's a big plus for me. Like it's okay if I maybe don't get accepted into one community. Like I like to be everywhere. And so I feel like that fits with my style. And as long as I accept myself, I feel like I don't need to be accepted by other people. And so I just want to say like for people who maybe don't know where they belong, now you can create space where you belong, right? Like as long as you know who you are and can identify your culture within yourself, I think that's all you need really. And yeah, thanks for listening.